Okay, first off, we're starting off prepping the air box. This is an air box for a 520 Rubicon or Foreman 520 or Foreman 500 with the baffle on the side of the air box, this giant hole right here. You will need to buy our Airbus Delete kit. When you get it open, Chris packaged these up real nice. If you have a 420 Rancher, you will not need this plate. There will not be a hole right here. Okay, first step is that you are going to want to grind these tabs down right here. Take a pair of dikes and then some sandpaper, clean it off, something like that, or you can use a Dremel tool. If you're using a Dremel tool, be easy on it. Don't go too deep because you will go right through the air box. All right, so what we use to seal all these up, the boots in here, and after we clean it real good, we use black Permatex. And you need to make sure it's really clean, because especially if you're using a new air box, I don't know if it's a mold release or whatever they use, but the Permatex doesn't really want to stick to it that well, and you'll have a leak, and you don't want to have that problem. All right, here's how you're gonna clean it. This works real good. Honestly, the best way, if you have the access to one, is a sandblasting cabinet. Stick this in a sandblasting cabinet. Be easy on it. Don't just hold it there and for a second, but go around it quickly, around these edges, all the holes. Pretty much all of this right here, all the way around that, all around that, all around that. And that'll work. It works the best with a sandblasting cabinet.
Worst case scenario, we have sandpaper.
Sandpaper. This is the next best thing. You take it around there and just don't spin it up fast. Just go easy on it. Scuff it up pretty good. Just like that around that one for the Airbox Baffle Delete. Now we're going to go over here to the 4 main holes. That one's just a little part of the actual boot that goes in there to hold it in the right place, because it's at an angle to make sure it fits on the throttle body right. This is for the air temperature sensor, and this is actually for the snorkel itself. You go around here. Make sure don't go super fast. You want to get almost up to the top right there. Just like that. You want to leave those 2 tabs on there because that centers up your snorkel boot, because it sits at like a about 35, almost 45 degree angle coming out of the air box. So you want to leave that there because that lines that boot up, as well as that hole too. That's what lines that boot up as well. Okay, now after you've cleaned all these surfaces up with whatever kind of material you want to use, whether it's a buffer wheel, sandblasted cabinet, sandpaper itself, you want to take and spray a little bright clean on a rag and just wipe it down real quick. Make sure there's no chemical contaminants on here. Sticky fingers, sweat from your fingers, none of that. Make this Permatex stick real good. Permatex. And then you can blow it off with the air blower in a minute and make sure there's no material from the rag itself. All right, so now we are installing our Airbox Baffle Delete plate. As you see, the back plate is shaped different. It is not a complete circle like the one that is engraved. That's with Power Sports. The notch right there goes directly at the bottom, just like so. Okay, now you're gonna take and put you a thin bead. All right. Now you're going to take that. Actually, you can leave that there for just a second. Now you're going to go around with a thin bead just on the edge on here as well. Now you're going to take the back part of the plate. Remember, the little notch goes straight down. Stick it up in here like so. Press it up in there like that. It should hold itself pretty good. Be quick about it so it don't fall off. Set this right down where the holes line up. Just like so. Now you're gonna put your bolt through. There's a 13 mil on both sides. Get it finger tight. Put your wrench on it. You can snug it down pretty good. That's all it is sandwich in the plate. Now, I'm gonna take you some more ultra black gasket maker made by Permatex. I'm gonna go around the edges. Now, you also want to take and seal around the bolt. Make it look nice. You spit on your finger a little bit. Do